Your old Nest thermostat is about to lose its smart features. What you need to know. If you're one of the early adopters who jumped on the Google Nest bandwagon with the first generation thermostats, we have some news that might not sit well with you. Starting October 25, 2025, Google will be pulling the plug on all smart features for the original Nest Learning thermostats. This means that your once cutting-edge device will soon be stripped of its smart capabilities, leaving it more like a traditional thermostat than the innovative gadget you once loved. So, what does this mean for you? Well, if you own a Gen 1, Gen 2, or the European version of the Gen 2 Nest Learning thermostat, you'll find that your device will no longer receive software updates, and it will vanish from the Nest and Google Home apps. You won't be able to control it remotely, it will stop responding to Google Assistant commands, and it will lose its ability to sense when you're home or away. In short, your smart thermostat is about to become a dumb thermostat. But don't worry. While your thermostat will still allow you to manually adjust the temperature and follow your preset schedules, it will no longer perform the smart functions that have made it a staple in your home for the past decade. It's a significant downgrade for those who have relied on its advanced features to manage their home's climate. Which models are affected? Let's break it down. The models that will be affected by this change include Nest Learning Thermostat, Gen 1, launched in 2011. Nest Learning Thermostat, Gen 2, launched in 2012. Nest Learning Thermostat, Gen 2, European version, launched in 2014. If you own any of the newer models, like the Gen 3, 2015, Gen 4, 2024, or the Nest Thermostat E, you're in the clear. You can continue enjoying all the smart features without any interruptions. Not sure which model you have? You can easily check in the Nest or Google Home apps, or refer to a handy visual guide available online. What happens next? Come October 25, 2025, the affected Nest Learning thermostats will lose their smart functionalities. They will no longer be visible in your connected apps, and you won't be able to use voice commands through Google Assistant. They will stop learning your habits and won't respond to your presence. However, they won't be rendered useless. You can still adjust the temperature manually and follow your saved schedules. But let's be honest, even the most basic thermostats can do that these days, so it's a big change for long-time users. What's Google doing to help? Here's the silver lining, Google is stepping up to help those affected by this transition. Over the next few months, they will reach out to users of the old Nest Learning thermostats with some pretty generous discount codes for new products. In the US, you can expect a coupon $4.130 off a Gen 4 Nest Learning thermostat, which retails for $279.99. That's a whopping 46% off. In Canada, the deal is similar, offering $160 CAD off the same model, which is priced at $379.99. And here's the best part, this isn't a one-time offer. If you have multiple thermostats that are becoming obsolete, you'll receive a coupon for each one. So, while this transition may be frustrating, Google is making it as smooth as possible for you. What about Europe and the UK? Now, for our friends in Europe and the UK, the situation is a bit different. Along with discontinuing the Gen 1 and Gen 2 models, Google is also stepping back from the European market for household climate control. The Gen 4 Nest Learning thermostat won't be available there, and Google has announced that they won't be launching any new thermostats in Europe moving forward. The reasoning? The diverse heating systems across Europe present unique challenges that make it difficult to create a one-size-fits-all solution. For those in Europe using other Nest thermostats, you won't see immediate changes, but it's wise to consider alternatives in the coming years. Google will continue to sell the existing European versions of the Nest Learning thermostat, Gen 3, and the Nest Thermostat E, but once they're sold out, they won't be restocked. As for the Tedo Smart Thermostat X Starter Kit that Google is suggesting as an alternative, be cautious. Users have reported difficulties with setup, so it might be worth exploring other options. In summary, if you own one of the older Nest Learning thermostats, brace yourself for a significant change. But with Google's discount offers, you have a chance to upgrade to a newer model and keep your home smart and efficient.